Hey guys, this is John with Cole County Trains, and I thought I'd give you something different today. Haven't gone down to the layout, but shoot a little video on my diorama here. It's about 4.5 feet long and about 17 inches wide. I built it so I could take photos of my work, weathering work for outside daylight. And since today is not such a good day, I do it inside. Telephone poles are handmade. Made out of wooden dowels. Insulators are Tichy bolts drilled in, and the insulators are the bling stuff from Michaels. Get a better shot probably there. A lot of scenery work is from Scenic Express, Martin Wilberg. And I got your typical Plasticville signal bridge kit. I get these cheap for like $4 or $5. I got about 10 of them. Detailed it up, weathered it up. Gave it some weathering. The rocks are carved out of foam. 5 layers of 1-inch thick foam. They came out pretty good. More Scenic Express, super trees, pine trees. I think some are from a place in Colorado. I forget the name. Grand Central. There's some more work here. Yeah, the rock work came out fantastic. All hand carved with an X-Acto knife. And then light spray of Tester's gray, aircraft gray I think it is. And it gives it that little effect, little tiny pinholes when it dries, because it eats it away a little bit. Got some tufts there. Static grass. Let's see, the ties. I got some 2-rail tie plates, cut them in half. HO spikes for detail. I got some rail joiners here that I tried putting in there. It came out pretty good. Ross track. I pulled all the pins out from the track and put the tie plates on. You know, the big difference between 2-rail and 3-rail is the size. Atlas Alco C424, which I got very cheap. It's a dummy. Eventually it's going to be Delaware and Hudson with the late 70s paint scheme. The dark blue and the yellow nose with the stripes. That's what I'm going to do there. And I got some signals here from NJ International. And I made the telephone booth, which you used to see on the side of the Lehigh Valley. And we got some 2-rail rails there cut in half. Some more tie plates with spikes left as a junk pile. Some more static grass. More Martin Wilberg. Now the poles are I scribed with an X-Acto knife to give that rough look. Yeah, there they go. The insulators look pretty good. Some basic styrene I cut strips of. You can see, I don't know if you can see it here. There it goes, zoomed in. I got little pins in there to hold the poles in, the brackets. And your basic hydrocal road that I carved out. And I got some fake smoke, the alco smoke going on there. So when it's outside, it looks pretty good. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad, but it looks really good outside when you start taking pictures. Some of my weathered work. The inside is detailed too, with wood floors. I really don't want to open the door right now because I'm afraid it's going to scratch it because it's very tight. A little bit of sand there for the traction when the engines start to go. The ties, it's a little hard to see inside. They're all scratched up, gouged out with an X-Acto knife to make them look real. And then I think I got 4 coats, different colored grays and blacks with a wash. And then after it was dried, I sealed it with dull coat and then came over it with some powders. But yeah, this is a fantastic, just for taking pictures outside. So if you don't have space, there's no excuse to do some scenery. What you call a little shelf layout. One of the Alcos, it's up for weathering as soon as I get to it. It's already been converted to KDs, so 740s on the front. Some basic, here's the shop. All the future projects. Picked up that Weaver caboose for like $8. It was damaged. That's going to be converted to a CNJ, Northeastern style caboose. MTH GP9, it's a dummy. That's still got to be converted, but I added some detail parts. Added the MU and battery cables. The front grab iron, which didn't come with it. And the air hose for the coupler. Added that. And just did some basic weathering on this. Currently I'm working on the Santa Fe right there, fixed pilot. So Atlas Berwick High Cube, picked that up for 35 bucks at a show. No trucks, but if you have trucks laying around, just screw them on, you're ready to go. So I've been weathering this one. Took my time on this. It's coming out pretty good. Yeah, that's the shop right here. Yeah, this is I love this diorama. It took me about a couple hours a day. So it took me probably over about 6 months coming in here for an hour, tinker around, another hour, another day, and then making the poles. That took me a good couple hours. Trying to figure out what to use for insulators, and lo and behold, go to Michael's and I see the bling stickers. And they worked out perfect. Some more shots of the rocks. We got some sculpt-a-mold there to carved out with rocks. Some more of the sill floor from Scenery Express. The little tufts. Super trees. I painted those to look like birch trees, which you usually see in the coal fields around here along the tracks. So they came out pretty good. I still got to add some more detail to this. Some more trees up on top to fill it in. But that's the diorama. stay tuned, and I'll try and get down the layout. It's a mess right now because I've been doing some work on it. We'll get to running some trains. Alright, man. See you in the next video.